Hi, welcome to the Silver Spleen. My name is Flake Peruvian, and this is my review of Enthralled. Chip Zhao is a popular Hong Kong columnist and author. And now he's a scriptwriter and a movie director, because writing a column qualifies you to write and direct a movie. I can't wait to read Wong Jing writing about politics, because it's bound to be better than this god-awful piece of shit. Enthralled is the story of three friends, schoolmates whose lives take very different paths. And just like the movie, those paths lead nowhere. The opening of the film kind of tells you everything you need to know. There's a jump scare into a John Milton quote. Wow, this movie must be important. And the director must be too, because he appears in the first scene of the movie while the credits are still rolling.
Tremble before the might of his merciless artistry.
Tremble with laughter. His first line is blatantly dubbed. Nice job, jerk-off. He's not done yet being artistic. The movie has one of those oh-so-hip late title cards, where it finally shows up after things have happened in the movie. Well, so does this review. And right after that, it's June 1989. See? In case you missed it, this movie is political! Of course, it's not political enough to have the balls to use the term chief executive. One of the plots has to do with an election in Hong Kong for mayor. Everything in this movie is delivered with such a clumsy didactic sledgehammer that you could probably use the DVD to knock down walls. This film could never play in mainland China because apparently it involves time travel. Back in 1989, the television is showing some contemporary programming with a very legible logo in the upper left-hand corner for DVD creator. The whole movie is like that. It stinks. Here's a few more lowlights. Guess what? Lymphoma doesn't give you Alzheimer's. Stop asking Barbara Wong about movie diseases. Could anyone on earth be naive enough not to notice the most obvious cross-dresser since Eddie Izzard? Two people are kissing, and there's a jump cut to a guy chopping up a roast duck.
What kind of shit is that?
The film's climax, of course, makes nods to all the cinematic greats. It's almost like an homage to Alfred Hitchcock's Saboteur, because the visual effects look like they were done in 1942. It's so monumentally bad that I laugh my ass off. Two people involved in a non-financially motivated sexual encounter are having sex in a hotel room, and every single light is on. And the guy has an absolutely blank stare the whole time. But don't pity him. These characters are all unlikable, filthy human beings who are so one-dimensional it's ridiculous. These characters are so badly written that blaming the actors would simply be unfair. These characters couldn't be brought to life by a tag team of Victor Frankenstein and Jesus. This whole movie is self-indulgent, clumsy, slow, and just awful. The foreshadowing in this film is solid black, with the next plot point written on it in fluorescent spray paint. Wilson Chin could have done a better job directing this trash, and he's Wilson Chin. But I want you to watch this movie, I really do. It's such a monumental wallow through a cinematic slop trough that it might just be one of the funniest, most entertaining movies I get to see this year, for all the wrong reasons. The best thing I can say about this movie is that it goes so far past horrendous that it actually comes back around at side-splittingly ridiculous. At this point, I'll take what I can get. Now, I think you should watch this movie, but to be fair to other people that may be in the cinema, probably wait for the DVD, which will probably take a while to come out, and I bet they don't print many of them, but that's not my point. If you watch it in the cinema, you're gonna laugh at it. I mean, if you're not in a coma. I guess that's unfair to other people that might take the movie seriously, even though they're obviously, brain damaged. So at least with the DVD, you can stay in your home and watch it and laugh without worrying about upsetting people. But if you don't see it in the cinema, buy a DVD or rent it if it's available. I don't know why it would be, but I'm just saying. Don't download this movie. It's bad, but it doesn't deserve that. When this movie is released, we'll update the description so you could buy a copy and laugh your balls off. If you enjoyed this review, please leave me a comment. If you don't enjoy the review, leave me a comment anyway. And if you like the channel, please subscribe. That way you'll get to see all the new videos as soon as they're released.